And here she is.
Oh my God!
How are you?
I'm so good. How are you? I'm so excited to be here.
Very good. Nice to see you.
Yeah.
Well, let's get you straight down into the clinic.
Okay, because I tell you, I think since I last came here and had my test, this eye's really deteriorated.
Okay.
So, oh my God, NASA, here we are. How are you?
Good to see you.
Oh, lovely to see you too.
Please have a seat.
Okay. This is just, I love being here because I feel like I'm in another world.
Now, have you noticed any deterioration in your vision?
I have, yeah, in my left eye.
Is it the distance or close work or both?
It's kind of like, if I go like that, it's a bit like when I had cataracts. So it's kind of, I don't know if it's sight, but it's sort of like I feel like there's something in my eye.
Again.
Yeah. When I had the cataract surgery, it was amazing. It was like being able to see for the first time in my life. And it was all thanks to you that you found those. It was coming here. Because I'd been to, a normal optician and had my eyes tested and they didn't see it. And it was all thanks to you.
And your general health is good?
Good, very good. Yeah.
Now, do you get headaches?
Not really, not from my eyes.
No diabetes?
No.
And your cholesterol?
Is high, I'm on statins.
Okay, so control.
Right, this is the closest I'm ever gonna get to being an astronaut coming here. It's like coming into NASA.
Please have a seat over here then. Eyeball is round like a football, so we are looking at the back surface of your eye, which is called retina. You can see a bit white area in the middle. If that goes larger, so that it covers the whole optic nerve, that sometimes indicates there may be like a pressure in your eyes, like a glaucoma, but you have very healthy optic nerve.
Okay, good.
I can take a picture of the back of your eye, then we can take like an MRI scan of the macula and optic nerve. We go deeper to the tissue.
It's the closest you can get to the brain, isn't it?
Yes.
Without having to have open surgery.
Exactly. Clinically, I would say you have very healthy eyes.
Okay, good.
This was basically health check.
Okay, so that's health.
Yes, that's the health thing.
And this is whether I'm...
Visual field test. We check your peripheral vision.
Okay.
Yes. Please have a seat over here then. Now put your chin over here.
Weirdly, I think my left seemed better than my right.
You did.
Yeah.
True. You did a bit better with the. You did well with both eyes, but a little bit better with the left one.
Yeah.
And now,
okay, good.
Move around that machine. That's going to measure the shape of your cornea and aberration. And for a change, you don't have to do anything.
Okay, good.
Scans were good. So whatever there is, it doesn't seem to be too bad. Okay. Lean your forehead towards the bar.
CU.
Bottom line.
CKD2U.
You have very good vision for the distance with the glasses. You see more than 20/20.
Okay,
good.
well that's good,
Let's
isn't
do
it?
some fine tuning over there. So
is this for distance?
this is for this is for distance,
Okay.
and this is for read.
So I still need glasses for distance. It's almost like, I feel like having your eyes checked out is almost like having a full medical, because you can see so much. You can see your, how healthy your heart is almost. You can see cholesterol levels. You can see so much.
Any questions about the sight test?
No, you are so informative and brilliant. And I feel like I'm walking on air after this. It's just, it is like having a full medical. I'm walking out feeling like I'm really healthy, fantastic.
Well, you have healthy eyes.
Yeah.
Everything is fine, pressure is fine, back of the eye looks really good. We give you prescriptions so your distance vision will be good and reading, and that's all we need.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Good.
Thank you so much, my darling. More than anything that you buy that you're going to put on, even a wedding dress. I think it's more important to spend money on a pair of glasses because it's something that's with you for life, and they're so accessible, and they change how you feel. You know, if I'm waking up in the morning and I look really tired, which I do most mornings, I put these on, I put my glasses on, and I feel so much better. It's almost like a screen between you and the world, and if you're feeling insecure, you've got this screen between you and the world. But also it's the drama, it's it kind of pulls you together, even if you look like a total mess. I put my glasses on and I feel kind of vaguely respectable.
Yeah.
Genuinely, Tom, your glasses have changed my life. I mean, I wear them all the time. I never would have not. And I don't wear them because I need them all the time. I wear them because they are now like my arm or my leg.
So I want to make a wardrobe of glasses.
Oh my God,
so,
Tom, you're such a freak.
So, but we need to have I think we should have, because this has been so successful.
Hang on. A wardrobe of glasses, okay.
It's very, very difficult for me to sit with somebody and make them one pair of glasses. Yeah. I quite like it when I have more diversity in the portfolio anyway. Different colours go with different moods and different things that, you know, help project a different mood.
Same way as clothing.
Yeah, and what, you know, you wouldn't, I mean, I say it to everyone, but you wouldn't wear the same clothes every day for 3 years. It'd be madness. I could walk around the store now and pick up, which is what I'd normally do, especially for being a first person customer, and I would pick up round frames and square frames or whatever. I don't feel like I want to do that. I think that this is a look we've created together, and I think it's something that works for you, and I would like to just evolve that. But one of the other things I want to look at is just making it a little bit bigger and a little bit thinner. Now, there's no point just making a thinner, bigger version of that. What I want to try and do is make it a little bit more dramatic, and a bit more angular. So I'll hold this up for you.
Because you see, what's good about that is, and I think especially as you get older, especially as we get older, your face obviously loses structure. And glasses give you some of that structure back in your face.
Yeah.
It's like upholstery, scaffolding.
Yeah. So it's thinner, but we've got some more angles in it, and some sort of square edges and corners in it, which I think will look have a little bit of drama.
Yeah.
What I see with this is, see, I've got all these angles and lines there, but I think this is a frame that will pretty much only work when you've got your hair up, but a little bit bigger, a little bit more open, and that's got some of that sort of 1950s drama in it. But because it's going to be, so this is already a big frame, this will be bigger but thinner.
Okay.
So the overall width and height and everything would be very similar, but I'm going to take the thickness out of the material, and it'll just look a bit more dramatic when you've got your hair up and a little bit saucy, so to speak. I do like when I'm doing things in events, or to just put on a frame which sends a sort of signals almost to myself, and it just makes me feel a little bit more bold and a little bit more adventurous and a bit more stylish, and it's just a bit of confidence. Everyone loves sunglasses, and the reason sunglasses work so well is because they mask off so much of your face, it brings symmetry to your face. And so you end up looking better looking in a sunglass, but you can achieve the same thing with a pair of glasses if it's designed for your brow line and your nose, and just when you put it on, it makes you look good.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
So when you put on a pair of bespoke eyewear glasses, it's like having that same feeling of a sunglass. You feel better looking in them. If you have a look in the mirror, if you put your normal glasses on, so the dimensions at the moment of this.
I see, and you just brought it out.
Instead of it sort of connecting there, I bring that thicker down the side there, and I put the arm in the middle there.
Yeah, that works much better as a sunglass, I can see.
It's got that line that we still like. This is a little bit masculine, this line, but I quite like it.
A bit of masculine. I suit masculine clothes.
So I think I'll do that there. So basically, it's going to be the dimensions will be very similar to the fit, but I'm just going to. That's where the arm would normally sit on that one. So it would just sit a little bit inside.
What material? What colour?
I'm thinking. Okay, I've got a couple of ideas.
Okay. He's getting all excited.
But I've got a new material that I'm making which changes colour in the sun. And I wish I'd brought mine with me, but they go from like a light grey crystal to a deep dark purple.
Wow, sounds great.
Let me grab some bits and pieces. Give me a second. So
nice
there's that sort of that dark taut. This one here, it's a little bit softer. It's got some reds and blues in it. I don't like that. Right, this is, it's like a dark, that's quite nice.
That's nice.
Yeah, yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
So, but is there a preference between this and this in terms of colour?
You decide. I think probably
that one.
this, yeah.
Okay.
But you know what? I wish I could wear metal frames. But do all metal frame glasses have to have that nose nodule bit?
No, is the answer. I could.
See, these are fab. I mean, I don't think they'd suit.
Well, I'll tell you what it is. What you want doesn't exist, but I could make it exist. I could put on the rim, see how that comes out there?
Yeah.
Like for the nose.
Yeah.
And the frame you're wearing.
I mean, that is such a flipping. Because I love that metal bit in there.
I could build up some acetate. I could have. Why has no one ever done it before? There'd be a reason. Something like this, and we put metal. This is all metal with metal arms, and then the acetate. It's got an acetate ring inside it, like the one you tried. Yeah. But I'll make it a little bit thicker there.
Yeah.
And then on the top view, it'll come like that, and then the metal I can pass through.
Is that going to be very difficult?
I don't know. Well, yeah, but that's the fun part, isn't it?
You don't have to do this, Tom. You can just give me.
No. That's because it's worth doing. Well, yeah, because it's people don't like putting glass in their hair.
Yeah.
I don't like encouraging this such behaviour.
Yeah.
However, it happens, so I might as well try and work with it.
Also, people don't know they want it until they see it exists.
I may start with this, okay?
Yeah.
But I'm thinking that I would have a double bridge, a little bit of arch there, and just keep it relatively understated. And here, it's going to sit on your bridge. This titanium here, this is like cut out of sheet. It's quite masculine, which I think suits you. Whereas this here, it was all sort of frilly and ye olde, and it didn't. This retro look.
You don't think without the top bit? Because I always thought that was just for. It was just decorative and not structural.
I mean, it can be a bit of both, but it's certainly on here if we're going to have like a curve on it, and it's going to need some strength. But what I'm doing is I'm making it different to what you've currently got. This is going along the top, okay? Yep. But I want to take this line that you've got on there. Yes,
because that's a bit straight across.
And so the top of your frame, basically.
That's going to be gorgeous.
So it'll be very similar to this frame you're wearing, but almost like a metal version.
Yeah.
And then I'll make it sit. Like I'm going to put this thing there, which is that'll sit on your bridge. I think it'll look kind of like the similar shape, similar proportions, but with a sort of dark chocolate acetate with this sort of nice yellow gold.
I mean, that's a very nice tortoiseshell, isn't it?
Well,
but you think the darker one?
Well, I'm changing my mind, and I'm thinking I like that better.
So do I.
Yeah.
I think for sunglasses, that.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah.
Good. Take them off. So this will be your main sunglasses. This is colour change grey. This will be marvellous.
Yeah, marvellous.
I'm going to remake the one you're wearing in the same horn, dramatic and a little bit sharper, a little bit bitey, and then something which is just the performance frame. Yeah. You presented me with a problem, which is your glasses getting caught in your hair. So I think I can turn that into something which doesn't get caught in your hair, which doesn't have most pads, but it still has the look and feel of a metal frame. So I quite like the idea of that. So I will get busy designing these glasses. Good fun.
All right, Tom. Fantastic. I mean, just such an education every time I come here.
Yeah, well, I'm looking forward to the fitting. Give me 6 to 8 weeks.
Okay.